Dania here. So for today's video, I am going to just catch you guys up on what I have been reading since I took my little hiatus there for a few months. So, I think the last thing that I said that I had read was Life and Death by Stephenie Meyer. I looked back through my old video. I think that's the last one that I technically read. So I'm just gonna kind of go from there. So since I last spoke to you, I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I read 7 books, which is actually like really good. But anyways, the first 2 I actually do not have with me, and I'll explain why. First one I read was Dracula by Bram Stoker, and that one I actually got from my English teacher. I had to do an English project on it. Funny story about that one, I had to do an entire presentation on the novel, and I had to go on like a Monday, and I finished it Sunday, actually probably Monday morning at like 2 a.m. I finished the book and wrote the report at 2 a.m. to do my presentation the next day. So don't do that. It was very, very hard on me, but I did it anyways. The second book that I finished was Shaken by Eric Waters or Walters? Eric Walters. So I finished that one. That one was actually for my human rights class, so I do not have a physical copy of that one, but I finished that one. It was meh, it was alright. Now, okay, so actually I ended up by getting, you guys have probably heard about it, Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. Oh my god. Okay, so I read this, I cried really, really hard. I haven't seen the movie. Don't talk about the movie yet. I haven't seen the movie. This book really, really freaking hurt me, actually. I think the last 30 pages was just me crying. You can tell how much I liked it because of how many highlights I have everywhere in here. I got all these highlights. I actually did a report on this one too for school. It was so beautiful. I finished it. It was amazing. I also read The Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan. I actually finished this one in a day. Oh, you guys are totally gonna be jealous because this one's actually a signed copy. So, yes. So I finished this. I loved it. I love all of Rick Riordan's books. They're amazing, but this one is his newest series from Apollo's point of view. He has been cast down from Olympus by Zeus and turned into a teenager, and he needs to get help from Camp Half-Blood, and this book was amazing. I also read The Game of Lives by James Dashner. This is the 3rd and final book of the Mortality Doctrine series, or trilogy, I guess. So I read it. It was alright, but I did read it. I had this one forever. It came out like forever ago, and I finally read it. Another one that I read that I'm so happy that I read was The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. This one was super fun. It was a very, very light read, and I needed it actually, because I had like a little bit of a Game of Lives kind of put me a little bit in a slump, and then I read this one and I was like, yes, 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 this is what I needed. It was super cool. I absolutely loved it. And then, okay, final book here. But I did start to read Vampire Academy, and I just couldn't get into it. It's back in my jar. I will draw it, but it's back in there because I just couldn't do it right now. I don't know, it just wasn't doing it for me. So instead, I finally read Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. Oh my god, this one I actually like pre-ordered, and plot twist, this one's signed too. Like, I'm just killing it over here. But I got it, like, this one came out forever ago, and I think, well, even last time I was telling you guys that I hadn't been spoiled for it, and I wasn't. I read this whole thing without being spoiled at all, and I'm so happy. and it was so beautiful, and I waited way too long to read it. But this is the start of her newest series, The Dark Artifices? Yeah. Okay, this is her new series, and I really like how this started. I expect a discussion on this one. You're going to get a discussion on all of these books, including the two that I do not have physical copies of. You're going to get all those discussions. I have them all planned out. They are coming, don't worry. So anyways, necklace is so loud. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted by it. Anyways, so that is what I've read since the last time I spoke to you. Now I'm going to get on to what I am currently reading and what I am going to be reading. So, right now I am currently reading two books. I'm kind of going back and forth, and I'll explain why. Because, one, I am reading A Feast for Crows by George R.R. Martin. This is the fourth book of his for the Song of Ice and Fire? Maybe? A Song of Ice and Fire. Yeah, this is book 4. It is super long. I am like 360 pages in, not even halfway done. But so I'm reading this one slowly, as I am also reading Arrows by Melissa Gorzalansik. Except there's like a Z and it's probably like a really thick accent, but I cannot pronounce it. Anyways, that's what I'm reading with my Game of Thrones. This is about Cupid, and the son of Cupid, and he shoots this girl to fall in love with this guy, but then his arrow for the guy is broken, so that so the girl is hopelessly in love with the guy that will never love her, and he has to go fix it, and while he's trying to fix it, I think he falls in love with her, but she can never love him because he shot her with the arrow to love the other guy. It's gonna be tragic. And actually, this one's like super small, so super small, super light, so this one's gonna get done in no time. The third book that I am going to read, I'm so excited about it. I'm really, really excited about it. I've seen the movie, but that is The Martian by Andy Weir. I love the movie. The movie is so good. So I am like super into, I love space. One thing that you should know about me is I absolutely love space. I love everything about it. So this is The Martian. I'm so excited. The movie was so good, so I want to see. I feel like the movie was like so good, and the book's just gonna be like that much better because it's gonna like really go into depth with all like the science of it. I'm like, yes. So I'm gonna read that. I'm super excited. And the last book that I'm gonna read, actually I didn't even know that it was out yet. And I went to a bookstore and I was browsing around, and I see it, like, you know how they put like the newest books like cover facing out, and I was like, it's out. But that is the last book in the I Am Number 4 series, United as One by Pittacus Lore. The way that the last book was ended was like crazy. Main character death happened, but I'm so excited. This is like, I've been reading this series since the 9th grade, and when I was in the 9th grade, I think only 2 books were out when I was in the 9th grade. And I'm graduated now, and that was the last book. So this is like the end of an era, and this is, so I'm really excited about this. This is gonna be fun. But I didn't even know it was out, and I was like, it's out. Grab, immediately buy. Yes. So that is where I am with my reading. So today I'm actually going to be I'm going to edit an art video that I have for you guys. I'm super excited. It'll probably be posted on, I'm thinking, Thursday. Could be earlier, but for Thursday. So I'm going to be editing that today. Next week I'm going to be doing a book discussion on I Am Malala, which I read forever ago and just haven't reviewed, but I'm going to do it. And then after that is, I think, the last Tuesday in July. Wow. And for that I'm going to do my usual wrap up in 2BR, even though this is kind of what that was right now, but I still need to keep doing it at the end of the month. I'm working on some really cool stuff for you guys. If you haven't heard already, I have a new Instagram page. I have my personal Instagram, but then I have one that I am dedicating solely to art. I've posted a bit. I've posted my newest artwork that you guys will actually get to see me make. I time-lapse the whole thing. I have a painting. I started a new painting yesterday. It's gonna be fun. So yes, so please comment what you thought on this video. I really want to hear from you guys. Sorry I've been gone so long. I'm getting back into it. Love it. Yeah, and I am Iridania, and thank you so much for watching.